Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Like and subscribe button. I was talking to a friend of mine today, and he said, you know what? Big Meech is a legend. I said, why you say that? And he said, how is he not? How is he not a legend? I said, what have Big Meech have ever done to be considered a legend or to be that guy? He said, wow, you know about Big Meech? You know about BMF? They had the longest run ever. They had the longest run ever. And I said, okay, so that was it. That was it. Unbelievable. Here we go. Here we go.
It went so well for that movement, meaning as in it became so successful. There was so much money made. There was so much history made. Why do you think that movement was so successful as opposed to a lot of other street movements?
If you
And I was trying to explain to him, basically, Big Meech and all those BMF guys just lucked up. Because for example, they said they was making so much money. But for example, you don't have like a BMF hotel, a BMF airline, a BMF distribution company. You know, not even a person from BMF who even owns a Burger King, for example. The only thing they're really known for is just selling drugs and destroying the community. That's what I was trying to explain to him. We had a back and forth going.
see us out back then, you were like, damn, them niggas move like, a cool ass, hood ass militant type way. You know what I'm saying? We had rules that was understood. You know what I'm saying?
They had rules that was understood. And the rules that was understood was making as much money as possible. But these individuals destroyed so many families. They said Big Meech started selling drugs since 1985 up to 2005. So he had about a 20-year run. It started off small, got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as the years went by. But no one's talking about all the family that he destroyed. You know, all the fathers who decided to start selling drugs like him, who went behind the bars like him, and now their kids hate them. They never talk about stuff like that. All they talk about, oh, he's making money, he was making money. Unbelievable.
And we followed them rules and shit, we had a long run. So I would say just by us, not willing to take, orders or commands or, ideas from another guy or a group of guys that, we.
So basically, these guys heard they used to go to the clubs, buy out the bar, throw a lot of money around. But for some strange reason, I don't believe any of them even have a barbershop. Think about that. Or liquor store, car dealership. Definitely not a Wendy's. Toilet paper company, alcohol company. What were they doing with their money that was productive? Nothing at all. So these guys basically just went out of their way to have fun, to go behind the bars. Unbelievable. It's really like that though.
We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because our crew, my side of the crew, was like a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? We had Bama, Atlanta, Brooklyn, St. Louis. We all different.
These individuals right here had other criminals, other individuals who didn't want to work, hanging out with them. But instead of putting their money to good use, not a diaper company they decided to come out with, not a car company. Big Meech said he made over $1 billion. Think about that. Over $1 billion selling drugs, no taxes. and even have the decency to get a hotel, buy a hotel, or buy anything at all. Only thing he decided to buy was time behind the bars. Unbelievable. But unfortunately, a lot of people glorify these individuals. Yeah, oh God, I got $1 million watch. I have $1 million car. $500,000 car. But they don't have anything of value. Think about that. They had so much individuals, they said, in their crew. But maybe one or two was probably smart that got out. I don't want to get into too many names. But for the most part, most of these individuals just paid to go behind the bars. And when they come out from behind the bars, they don't have a business to say this is my business to tend to. They don't. They have to go work or go back to the same lifestyle. Or maybe not the same lifestyle, but another illegal way of obtaining money. Most of these individuals go out of their way to sell drugs and don't have a reason to do it. Well, I know why. They want to go behind the bars. That's it. I know why too. They want to drive around a brand new fancy car. And a lot of these individuals are the individuals who are looked up to. As long as you drive around a brand new fancy car, you're the man. Unbelievable. And he has a nice watch. Whoa! He's the man. Things be crazy. But I was talking about a friend of mine. He said Big Meech is the man. I said, really? He done sold so much narcotics. He done destroyed a whole probably 10 states, 1,000 cities. And he's glorified for that. Unbelievable. It's really like that though.
LA, different types of guys around us. Whereas, T, he had more of Detroit, and a few outside of St. Louis guys and all that shit. But yeah, I just moving like a militant, ready to take orders, execute them, and do what we had to do. And
They said J Bo right now, he's back behind the bars. Think about that. These individuals are going out of their way to risk their lives to sell drugs for no reason at all. Think about that. They don't have no construction business. They don't have a hairbrush business or a towel making business or a tub or a carpet making business. Only thing these individuals have is stories of how they used to squander their money that they went out of their way to make. That's all they have is stories. And in return, some individuals want to do that. They want to drive around in a brand new car. Not realizing 11 months later, that brand new car is going to become an old car now because a brand new one's going to come out. And once a brand new one comes out, you drive around an old car now. I'm trying to figure out, Big Meech, when he gets out, they say he's supposed to get out. Will Big Meech be able to? He's going to have to keep up with Joneses, I'm assuming. Big Meech is not going to be able to drive around a 2014 car. He's going to have to all stay a year ahead. I'm assuming so. What do I know? Maybe he wants to ride around on a bicycle now. I don't know. But that'd be crazy though. They said Big Meech is coming home soon. Big Meech like to drive around the foreigns. I'm assuming Big Meech is going to be watched by the feds when he comes out everywhere he goes. Who's going to want to associate himself with Big Meech? I'm trying to figure that out. That's going to be interesting right there. Because unfortunately, Big Meech is like a celebrity without being a celebrity. He's mainly known for selling drugs and having a whole lot of individuals sell drugs with him, separate them from their children, their family. A whole lot of them always been hooked on drugs because of Big Meech, I'm quite certain. They say he's moved about 250 kilos a week or a month. It was a lot. But Big Meech is a neighborhood superhero in a sense. Even though a lot of these individuals who look at the Big Meech, their mothers or their fathers has been affected by Big Meech in some way, shape, or form. It's really like that though. Indirectly. I'm just talking. That's it. Entertainment purposes. That's it.
But yeah, I just moving like a militant, ready to take orders, execute them, and do what we had to do. And we had a nice little run, before the fall.
So I want to take it back just like a little bit.
For the fall, these individuals, they said they was making so much money. I would think, they wouldn't have to come out of jail and work anymore. I would think they made so much money, the way they're talking about it, they should be all set. Big Meech is probably gonna have to get a job when he gets out. What do I know? I was talking to a friend of mine, he said, nah. Big Meech has so much respect on the streets, people's gonna give him money. And I said to him, really? Well, if they give him money and then he goes back to the same lifestyle, they'd be caught up for conspiracy. I don't know. Can Big Meech live his life without driving around a brand new foreign? Where's he gonna get that money from? Does he have money put away? I heard Big Meech had to pay back the government almost $200 million. Am I wrong? Am I right? That's what I heard. I could be wrong. Somebody gonna help Big Meech out that $260 million? I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe someone told me the wrong information. I don't know. I gotta look it up. I gotta Google it. Unbelievable.
More like all the way back to the very beginning, like growing up in St. Louis. Like, what was that like for you?
Me? I was a little guy that played sports. Football was my main sport and shit.
Because you were like almost borderline pro, right?
Well, not pro. I was a highly recruited athlete out of high school.
Shit, that's pro in the hood.
J-Bo, he's back behind the bars right now. I wonder why they said it was a PPP loan. I mean, he didn't have any money saved up. These guys say they're making all this money. The way they're talking about it, they should have enough money saved for 50 years. I don't know. I believe it's all made up. I really do. Big Meech say he made almost $1 billion. If he made almost $1 billion, that's crazy.
It wasn't hood, yeah. A lot of people don't go to college and shit. But yeah, I was real nice in football, man. So growing up for me was to get through Well, the poverty that I grew up in was playing sports.
Right.
I wasn't thinking about no drugs and shit like that. But, you know, growing up in St. Louis in the area where motherfuckers die.
So J-Bo might have been a good boy growing up. Just had bad influence around him. People love money. I need money right now. But J-Bo and Big Meech, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But all J-Bo and Big Meech know how to do is to make illegal money. Keep in mind, these individuals been doing illegal stuff their whole lives, for the most part. It's all they know. It's unbelievable.
The other day and all that shit as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Walking 2 miles to the football practice and all that shit. That's how I cope with my childhood growing up, playing football, running track, playing basketball.
Until next time, F-Service TV, tell a friend, tell a friend. I'm just talking. But the point of the video, I'm trying to figure out, Big Meech was making so much money, why don't he have 1,000 or 100 businesses? I don't know. Is he invested in stocks? I don't know. Does he have an oil company? I don't know. Or is he just known for selling drugs and squandering his money buying out the bar, and that's it, and going on fancy trips? I don't know. But I at least think they'll have a record company at least. A real estate development firm, a law firm, associated with their names, but they don't have anything like that. But individuals who are just selling drugs and partying all the time and driving fancy cars and wearing jewelry, that's it. Well, a few other things, but we don't have to get into that. I'm just talking, that's it. Entertainment purposes, F-Service TV, tell a friend, here we go. Big Meech said he made over $1 billion. I mean, does he have a cargo ship that's bringing cargo back and forth all around the world? What do they do with all his money? I don't know. I'm just talking, that's it.